Welcome back, everyone, to More Dark C2. Think this might be the final episode. We shall see, though. Let's turn it down a little bit. Don't want too much reverb here. Alright, this guy needs the pain pills.
At last, the agony is beginning to subside.
How do you feel?
I feel the pain no longer. But that does not change the fact that I will die soon. At least I will be able to enjoy the experience.
Now it's your turn to help me. I'm told you know all about the Ancients.
No one knows all there is to know about the Ancients except the Ancients. But I do know about their current plans.
Why did the Ancients conquer your world?
They are life force scavengers. They travel from planet to planet, feeding off the life force from each world they visit. It sustains them while they sleep in their spaceship and ponder the universe.
Why would the Ancients be interested in my world?
They have nearly siphoned off the life force from this world, as well as most of the other planets in my universe. They need new regions to harvest. Your world, for example.
Just what are the Ancients' current plans?
They've created a creature called the Behemoth that is able to live on your side. You realize that we Dark World inhabitants are not capable of crossing the barrier.
Why did the Ancients create this behemoth?
This creature was designed to collect the life force of the human race and deliver it to the Ancients. Once the behemoth passes through the barrier into your world, it will become invincible.
There is one Dark Worlder who can exist in the normal world.
You speak of the Shapeshifter. Yes, but he can exist on your side only for short periods of time. Long enough to bring back a human head for the Ancients' power generator.
Tell me about you and your undercover work for the Keepers.
I have been part of the underground movement against the Ancients for a long time. A very long time. But it appears that my labors are near an end.
Tell me more about the underground movement.
The Keepers organized us to revolt against the Ancients, but we underestimated the Ancients' power. We're all but completely slaughtered.
If you couldn't stop the Ancients, then how can I?
The points of the triangle are the only way. Gather the 3 points, the light, the scrolls, and the sword. The troopers seized the light. The scrolls are locked up in the Hall of Justice.
Where is the Sword of Justice?
The Shapeshifter has it. After the Keeper of the Sword was crucified, the Ancients gave it to the Shapeshifter as a reward for his services in the normal world.
Where can I find the Shapeshifter?
No one knows where he lives. I'm sure he is well protected by the Ancients. He is their most trusted agent, after all.
What do I do with the points?
the Ancient's power generator. I've had a good look at it. You can overload it with the Point's energy. Send their spaceship a power surge that not even the Ancients can withstand.
How do I use the points on the generator?
With the light, illuminate that which is dark. With the scrolls, feed the truth into that which is false. And with the sword, sever that which should never have been joined.
You've been very helpful. I'll let you rest now.
Before you leave, take my crossbow. It emits a magnetic field. It may prove useful to you.
Can this crossbow be used to magnetize metal?
I suppose so. We used it to disrupt communications. There is very little metal in the dark world. Why do you ask?
I need to win a game in my world. This crossbow might help.
Games, he says. Were the keepers wrong about this one? Oh, let me rest, human. You are not worth my remaining energy.
All right. That went south rather quick.
Use it wisely, human. The power is low, and I don't know how many shots are left.
Talking about the crossbow or your dick? Alright, we need to return to the normal world now. The fuck is that thing? This music right here reminds me of Space Quest 4 music. It's so similar to Space Quest 4.
There's Mayor Fleming. I've known him ever since I was a kid. He and my father were in the insurance business together. Hi, Mayor Fleming. I'm Mike Dawson. Remember me?
Why, of course, Michael. It's good to see you again.
So tell me, how do you like being mayor?
Well, it's certainly different from being in the insurance business. There's not much glamour in that line of work. Which is not to say anything against your father. He was a good partner.
I've been thinking of my father a lot these days. I miss him.
Yes, it was quite a tragedy. I remember finding him slumped over his desk in the office. Well, that was years ago.
I'd like to talk to you about the recent murder, Mayor Fleming.
You mean Ms. Scanlon? What do you want to know about it? It was a terrible thing.
Rita was a friend of mine. Did you know her at all?
Yes, but only slightly. Miss Scanlon did some research for my re-election campaign. She seemed like a nice young woman.
How is the re-election campaign going?
Well, we're just gearing up now. But the campaign fund from last time seems a little short. In fact, I'm heading into the courthouse to discuss the situation with my staff.
I sure would like to find out who killed her.
We all would, Michael. Now, I've asked some friends at the FBI to step in. I don't like the way Sheriff Butler's been handling this case. We need to resolve this affair quickly, before it unravels our whole community.
Not to mention unraveling your re-election campaign.
You know, Michael, I probably shouldn't be talking with you until after the investigation is over. But anyway, I'm due at a meeting in the courthouse and... Damn, I left my briefcase in the car. Oh well, I probably won't need it.
No.
So long, Michael. Stay out of trouble.
That's true, you won't need it. Alright, we got our mobile abortion kit. Let's use it on the car.
There's nothing inside the mayor's briefcase but a quarter and... Why, that dirty old man. He's got a collection of porno pictures. Oh my God! These are pictures of Rita!
I know them
Why,
titties
you
anywhere.
sanctimonious old bastard. No wonder you're so anxious to bring in outside help to solve the case. You don't want the locals to find out that you and Rita were having an affair. Wait till Jack sees this. Maybe I can get the sheriff out of his office.
Sheriff's office, Butler here.
How about a robbery?
I want to report a robbery in progress. Come quick!
Who's being robbed?
Yo mama!
Some poor old lady over at the ATM. She got roughed up pretty bad.
Sounds like me when I plug my nose.
Thanks.
Some poor
I'll be
old
there
lady
in
at
a
the
jiffy.
ATM. She got roughed up pretty bad.
You fat fuck, get the fuck out of here. Don't forget to stop and pick up some fucking donuts with some
Looks like the
fucking
coast is
sprinkles.
clear. I can't believe that idiot fell for my trick. Here's a photo of Rita, and the glass is smashed like it was hit with a fist. And here's an old newspaper article. The headline reads, "Butler charges dropped." I knew it. Sheriff Butler was kicked off the Dallas police force because he was accused of accepting bribes. He was never convicted because the key witness was killed in a car accident. Wait till Jack sees this.
Alright, let's go meet up with our pal Jack.
Here comes Jack. Thanks for meeting me, Jack. No problemo. What have you found out? I found a newspaper article accusing the sheriff of graft. Well, I'm not surprised. I never thought that fat slob was a champion of law and order he pretended to be. Unfortunately, that doesn't link him to Rita. I also found a photo of Rita in his desk. He smashed it with his fist. Really? I guess he still carries a torch for Rita after all. Good job, Detective Dawson. You were right to suspect him. What else did your snooping turn up? I found a bunch of nude pictures of Rita in the mayor's car. I told you he's not the grandfatherly old politician he'd like us voters to think he is. Man, I'll bet you wanted to kill the guy when you saw those photos. Find anything else? Doc Larson has a little black book hidden in his file cabinet. Rita's name was in it. Hey, I knew he thought he was some kind of Casanova. Can you believe it? And the guy pokes around with dead bodies all day. Got any more dirt? Hey, what about Mrs. Ramirez? Her husband was seen with Rita just before he died. Ah, the jealous wife angle. Well, that fire did leave her a rich widow, but the sheriff never could prove her involvement. I don't think you're going to have better luck. Still, I'd like to follow up on it. It's your life, but if I were you, I'd keep close tabs on the mayor and Doc Larson. Well, I'm out of here. Let me know if you find anything.
Guy's walking like he's got a wooden stick up his ass. Probably a good time to drop a save. Back up.
I'm sorry to bother you again, Mrs. Ramirez.
Is that so? And what do you want to bother me about?
I just heard about how Mr. Ramirez died. I want to express my condolences.
Thank you. It was a terrible tragedy. I don't know how I'll go on without my dear husband.
I'm sorry that I never had an opportunity to meet your husband.
Why, I'm surprised. He was the most prominent attorney in town. A very successful man and a charitable one, too. If he had lived, I have no doubt he would have eventually donated all his wealth to various noble causes.
I suppose that Sheriff Butler was in charge of investigating the fire.
Yes, and he found nothing to indicate foul play, despite what the insurance company says.
I've heard rumors that the fire your husband died in was, intentionally set.
Why, how dare you? Those rumors were started by the insurance company, trying to find a way to get out of paying off my husband's life insurance policy. I will thank you not to spread them any further. Good day!
Nah, bitch, I ain't done with you. Rat-a-tat-tat!
I'm sorry to bother you again, Mrs. Ramirez.
Is that so? And what do you...
I was just admiring your house.
Young man, I believe we covered this topic earlier. Please don't waste my time with idle chit-chat. Good day!
Excuse me, Mrs. Ramirez.
What is it this time?
I was wondering if you knew Rita Scanlon, the woman who was murdered nearby last week.
Only too well, young man. She was the devil's tool, I tell you.
Just how well did you know Rita?
Well, enough to know she tried to seduce my late husband. She was a harlot. She deserved what happened to her.
Why do you say that she was the devil's tool?
All of you young people are servants of Satan. It's all that heavy metal music and drugs and sex.
Did you see or hear anything the night Rita Scanlon was murdered?
Young man, I have already told the police everything I know, which is nothing. But if you ask me, she had what was coming to her.
Look, lady, Rita was my friend. I just want to find out who murdered her, that's all.
Is that so? Well, I have nothing more to say to someone who consorted with the whore of Babylon. Good day.
This bitch is judgy.
Excuse me, Mrs. Ramirez.
What is it this time?
I couldn't help but notice all the religious
Yeah,
icons
she still
you
talks
have.
to me more.
I do not care to be mocked, young man. Go away before I call the sheriff.
Bitch, I will stab you in the vajayjay with a crossbow and a key.
Excuse me, Mrs. Ramirez.
What is it this...
So your family's been here a long time?
Young man, I believe we covered this topic earlier. Please don't waste my time with idle chit-chat. Good day.
Excuse me, Mrs. Ramirez.
What is it this...
Why do you think the town is corrupted by evil?
I do not care to be mocked, young man.
I think she's done with us. Alright, we got some more dialogue we need to take care of.
It looks like the power to the entire block has been shut off. The door is locked. Hi, Melissa. Have you...
Well, well, well. Look what the cat dragged in.
Just how well did you know Rita?
Not as well as some other people. Now stop bothering me.
Hi, Jimmy. I'd like to talk...
Yeah? Well, maybe I don't want to talk to you, jerk face.
I've been looking into Rita's murder.
Oh, yeah? I'll bet the whole city council is breathing a sigh of relief knowing that you're on the case.
Hey, Jimmy. You ever wonder what a pool stick feels like up your pee hole?
Do you have any theories about who killed Rita?
From what I hear, the sheriff's got you pegged for the #1 suspect.
How close were you to Rita before she was murdered?
What business is it of yours?
I thought that since you're still friends with Melissa, maybe you kept in touch with Rita.
You leave Melissa out of this, you hear? And as for Rita, she wasn't the innocent librarian you and a lot of others thought she was. She got around.
What do you mean Rita got around?
Look, Dawson, stop
skiggity,
asking
skiggity,
questions
skink.
before you get hurt. Rita was damaged goods. Only you were too stupid to notice.
Oh, shit. Damaged fucking goods.
I paid a visit to Doc Larson's office.
So what's that got to do with me?
Her vagine looked like sleeve of wizard.
I found a little black book listing you, Rita, and several other women.
I used to round up dates for Larson now and then, and your librarian friend needed some cash. I guess our public institutions don't pay their workers enough money.
What are you saying? Rita wasn't like that.
Then don't believe me. But it was Rita who came on to the dock, not the other way around. That girl was a real pro.
Maybe I should go.
Yeah, get out before I throw you out.
Bro, you're like a foot shorter than me. What are you gonna do? Little fucking turd.
I'm here to collect my final payment.
Quick, get in before someone sees you.
Why, that was Jimmy Gardner. What's that thug doing here?
Only one way to find out.
Come on, lady. You still owe me one last payment for the torch job. Fork it over.
You need to learn that patience is a virtue, young man. The money's been coming in slow from the insurance company, that's all. Here's the rest of what I owe you. Bless you for your help.
Mrs. Ramirez is handing Jimmy a wad of bills. Jack didn't believe my suspicions about Jimmy. Wait till he gets a load of this.
Gotcha, bitch! Welcome to the Dock Seat Ghetto! Mike Dawson on the case. Boom shakalaka! Where the fuck are you going? You went the complete opposite direction of where I told you to go. Don't start
I
spinning
have
around
a
in
splitting
circles.
headache. I better go see Dr. Sims.
Don't start spinning around in motherfucking circles, making me reload my game. I'm getting nervous.
Why, hello, Mike. How are you feeling today?
Like shit!
You've got to help me, Doctor.
That's what I'm here for, Mike.
I feel terrible. I've got another one of those headaches.
I see. Well, I think we can take care of that after we have a little chat.
What do you want to talk about?
What do you want to talk about?
I've been having more dreams.
More dreams about your dark world?
I visited there again. The ancients are hatching a new plot against humanity.
Is that so? Just what are they planning to do?
They're trying to take over the Earth.
Mike, I think this fantasy of yours is getting out of hand. Let's have no more talk about the so-called ancients for a while.
These headaches are gonna kill me.
When did this last one begin?
A little while ago, I was out for a walk at the park. I stopped by the Ramirez mansion.
And what did you see?
Well, I'd rather not talk about it.
Mike, You're not going to get better unless you completely confide in me.
Let's just get on with the hypnosis, okay?
All right. We'll hypnotize you now. Relax. Empty your mind and stare at the spot on the ceiling. You're feeling sleepy. You are calm, at peace.
Here's part of it. I'll have the rest tomorrow night when I can get to the re-election fund.
Make sure you do. This will be harder to get away with than torching that rich guy was. Boy, that Rita sure had a thing for other people's husbands.
Look! Up there, it's Mike Dawson. He's been listening in on us.
Dawson! Still sticking your nose where it doesn't belong. Just like your friend Rita. You want to end up dead like her and all her other friends?
Anybody hungry? How about some filet of brain? The gray matter is particularly tasty today. Just what makes us Dark Worlders strong and healthy. Hey, Mike! Your shoes are bleeding!
Oh, you're so gross, Mike. No wonder Rita would rather be with my husband than with you.
Holy shit. I'm glad I'm not on fucking mushrooms right now.
Mike? Are you awake? How do you feel now?
I should take some mushrooms right now.
What a strange dream.
I know. You talked all through it.
Then you heard it all?
You talked quite a bit about Melissa. I take it you have reason to be angry with her husband.
I'm angry at Jimmy. He killed Mr. Ramirez for having an affair with Rita.
You're projecting, Mike. I think you're the one who was jealous of Rita.
Why do you think I'm angry with the mayor?
Your dream. It sounded like the mayor's wife was plotting with Jimmy to murder her husband.
I'm not the jealous type, if that's what you think.
Not even when you learned she was flirting with Mr. Ramirez and Mayor Fleming?
Rita and I were just friends. We both saw other people.
You've never mentioned you had anyone else in your life, Mike.
A girl named Righty. Righty Handy.
Doctor, I think you're wrong about my feelings for Rita.
Well, maybe. But that's about all the time we have today. Give some more thought to what we discussed. And if your headaches return, see me.
Here comes Jack. Guess what? I have a photo of Mrs. Ramirez paying off Jimmy for killing her husband. Yeah, I don't think it's a coincidence that his name keeps turning up.
What do you mean?
What's the connection between Jimmy and the sheriff?
Well, Jimmy told you he had the inside goods on the sheriff. I guess he was talking about the bribery charges.
What's the connection between Jimmy and Doc Larson?
Jimmy's name was listed in Doc Larson's little black book. Knowing Jimmy, he probably helped round up girls for the good doctor.
What's the connection between Jimmy and the mayor?
There isn't one. Oh, wait a second. He's very fond of the mayor's wife, Melissa. So you think he was angry that Rita was a homewrecker?
Hey, I'm angry that a married man was fooling around with her.
Well, before you go ripping somebody's head off, I'd check out their story. On my way over here, I saw Jimmy go into the pool hall. Why don't you go have a man-to-man with him?
Fuck Jimmy up, babe. Alright, come on, Sir Limp-A-Lot, hurry up. Jesus, everyone game limps. That's some Leisure Suit Larry music right there. Alright, Jimmy, hand over your wallet.
I've been suspicious of you for some time, Jimmy Gardner.
Shit,
the
this
liquor
Boy
store
Scout's gonna
robbery,
kick your
the
ass.
Lindbergh kidnapping, but now I'm convinced you murdered Rita Scanlon.
Listen good, Slim. I'm getting real sick of your crazy talk. Now shut your mouth before I shut it for you.
You don't frighten me none, Jimmy Gardner. This here letter proves you're a killer. They're gonna lock you up and throw away the key.
That does it, you loon. You stuck your nose where it doesn't belong, and now you're gonna pay for it.
Gun have an orange tip?
Hey, stop picking on him, Jimmy. Put that gun away.
I'm pretty sure that gun has an orange tip.
Let's see if you're brave enough to take me on man to man. Oh. Ah.
You okay, Mikey boy?
What happened?
Yeah, Mikey.
I had a feeling you were spoiling for a fight with Jimmy, and I thought you could
slap.
use some help. Looks like I was right. You can thank me later. I've got to run.
Wait a minute. Where did Slim run off to?
I don't know, but it's a good thing the Fonz came and saved your life.
Jimmy's knocked out cold.
Pretty sure you were too.
Are you okay, Slim?
Oh, come in, Mr. Dawson. Thanks for helping me out back there.
Why'd you run away when Jimmy pulled his gun? I thought your suit made you invulnerable.
My uniform doesn't cover my face, Mr. Dawson. Every power has its limits.
What was this evidence you said you have against Jimmy?
It's a love letter written by Rita to Melissa's husband. It seems she was having a fling with our honorable mayor.
How did you get a hold of this letter?
Oh, I snatched it out of Melissa's purse earlier today. I knew she was involved in some kind of conspiracy, and I just needed a motive. Gosh darn if I didn't find one.
What first led you to suspect Melissa?
I've seen Melissa go into the pool hall regularly the past few weeks. Now, that isn't the proper place for a mayor's wife, is it? So I've been keeping my eye on her.
I noticed you collect a lot of things, but how could you stoop to picking a woman's purse?
Well, Mr. Dawson, sometimes you have to bend the rules a little in the pursuit of justice. I am the town's sole protector, after all.
I don't understand what Jimmy has to do with all of this.
The night before the high school reunion, I saw Melissa give Jimmy a big wad of money. That seemed mighty suspicious, especially after how Jimmy turned Mr. Ramirez into a crispy critter.
You know that Jimmy caused the Ramirez fire?
Don't act so surprised, Mr. Dawson. Most people just think I'm a crazy fool, so they tend to talk a little carelessly when I'm around. I've heard it all. And then some.
You know, Slim, there is a lot of evil in the world.
You got that right, Mr. Dawson. That's why I prefer my own delusions.
Thanks for helping to clear my name. Next time you have a conspiracy theory, I'm gonna listen.
My pleasure. But I'm going to give it a rest for now. My fillings are picking up radio transmissions from outer space again, and I'm starting to get a headache.
Do you mind if I hand the letter and Jimmy's gun over to the sheriff, Slim?
Go ahead. Sheriff Butler wouldn't pay it any attention if I gave them to him. He didn't even believe me the time I found Jimmy Hoffa's grave. Take them. They're yours.
All right.
Jimmy's gone. I've got to find him before he kills more people for the generator.
Let's swap guns.
Is the trigger mechanism of this gun of interest to you?
Let me see that.
Well, is it something you can use?
Why, yes. This will do quite nicely. It's a trade, then. Here, let me attach your biomechanical arm.
Cool!
Oh, shit. I'm like fucking RoboCop up in this bitch.
Excuse me, sir.
He's back again. Have you worked up a little more courage?
What's with all the strange decorations around this carnival?
Hey, just pick up a gun and shoot. You want me to lose my job? Hey, what the hell happened here?
I fucking rocked your game, baby.
I guess the trigger must have jammed. But I hit every target, so I think I still earned a prize.
You can have your prize, but I don't want to see your face around here again.
That was some pretty nice shooting there, Dawson. You seem awfully handy with a weapon.
Look, Sheriff, I'm getting tired of you hounding me.
Well, you better start getting used to it. The mayor's been murdered.
What?
Mayor Fleming's been murdered?
You been anywhere else in the park during the last hour?
Just to the dark world.
The last hour? Well, I've been busy doing some work.
Work? Oh, yes. I've heard that you've been playing detective today. And what evidence have you turned up, Sherlock?
I've got a letter implicating Jimmy. Melissa hired him to kill Rita for having an affair with the mayor.
All right, Dawson, I'll talk to Jimmy about this letter. But stick around in case the feds or I have any more questions for you.
I'd like to play this game.
Yeah, be careful, the ring's heavy.
This game is phallic. Oh, first try!
A winner!
Give me my fucking teddy bear. There's so many goddamn teddy bears, I don't know what to do with them all. Where are you going, Dingletooth?
I have a splitting headache.
Jesus
I better go
Christ,
see
get
Dr.
some
Sims.
fucking Advil. You and your goddamn headaches.
Why, hello, Mike. I'm surprised to see you again so soon.
My head is killing me, Dr. Sims.
What happened?
Didn't you hear? Mayor Fleming's been murdered in the park.
I heard, Mike. Doc Larson told me that he had performed the autopsy.
Doc Larson? That pervert.
Why do you say that, Mike? Are you jealous of the relationship he enjoyed with Rita?
It's not that. I told you before I wasn't jealous of Rita.
Of course, Mike. Of course.
I'm worried there's going to be more murders, Dr. Sims.
The whole town shares your concern, Mike.
It's my fault, Dr. Sims. I know who the killer is, but I let him escape.
Don't blame yourself, Mike. Capturing criminals is the responsibility of the police.
You don't understand. The Keeper of the Scrolls chose me to stop the Ancients.
Mike, you really must resist these fantasies about the dark world. There's no shapeshifter going around and murdering people.
I think I need more hypnosis.
I agree, Mike. Let's try another session. Look at the spot on the ceiling. Relax. Close your eyes.
Welcome back, folks. Our guest today on Let's Make a Death is Mike Dawson. How are you, Mike?
Okay, I guess. What's going on, Paul?
It's your lucky day, Mike. You get to choose one of 3 holograms and learn something about this mystery you're trying to solve. Which hologram will it be?
Hologram number 1, please.
Hologram number 1 is the lovely Rita Scanlon, alive and well.
Lee.
Mike, you're so wrapped up in your
Like
own
a
little
6
world.
on a good
You
day.
didn't kill me. You know, you really ought to read more. I could have helped you like I did Mr. Ramirez, the mayor, and Doc Larson.
Ouch! Not quite the reunion you hoped for, was it? Choose another hologram.
Hologram number 2.
Hologram number 2 is the not-so-honorable Mayor Fleming. You know, Mike, you and Rita just didn't have the right kind of interest. You just didn't click the way she and I did, if you know what I mean. Oh boy, I think I got the picture. And so did you, Mike, when you found those photos of Rita in the mayor's car. I bet that got your engine running. Choose another hologram.
Hologram number 3.
Hologram 3 is a real smooth operator, Doc Larson.
Rita didn't have much time for you, Mike, but she somehow found time to bring me my medical textbooks. You don't suppose that got her interested in playing doctor, do you? Are you jealous, Mike? That's what you get for sneaking into my office and stealing my little black book.
Take my strong hand, Mom.
That must have been a bitter pill to swallow. I'm sorry, Mike. There's no prize for you in any of the holograms, but we do have a lovely parting gift for you. All the hardware you'll ever need. A beautiful set of steak knives, sharp enough to cut again and again and again.
Mike, are you awake? How do you feel now?
Fantastic.
God, what a dream I had. It was awful.
What did you dream about this time? You were mumbling, but I couldn't really understand the words.
Rita was in my dream. She told me Jimmy Gardner didn't kill her.
Did she tell you who did kill her?
I'm certain that Paul Cooper had something to do with Rita's murder.
Mike, promise me you won't go making accusations in public. After all, it was only a dream.
It's all so confusing. Maybe Jack can make sense of it.
I really wish you'd stop seeing this Jack fellow. I think he's bad for you.
Damn it, Dr. Sims, stop bad-mouthing Jack.
Please, Mike, calm down.
I'm sorry, Dr. Sims. Jack's my only friend.
I can see that Jack's a sensitive subject for you. Let's not talk about him now. What else did you get out of your dream?
I'm feeling a little better. At least my headache's gone again.
Well, that's good to hear, Mike. How do you feel about the mayor's death now?
It was a terrible thing, Doctor. The killer must be found.
It was terrible, Mike. But right now, I'm concerned about how events are affecting you. In particular, your dreams.
Don't worry, Dr. Sims. I think I'm getting better. I'd like to go now.
Very well, Mike. Now just go home and try to get some rest.
Okay, Dr. Sims. I'll try.
I think it's for the best.
Excuse me, Mike Dawson? Special Agent Gannon, FBI. May I have a word with you?
What do you want?
You're not leaving until I get some answers from you.
Why are you talking to me?
I'll ask the questions, Dawson. I'm the cop. You're the suspect. Got it?
What am I suspected of?
You're suspected of a lot of things, Dawson. I've done some checking up on you. I know all about what happened to you last year.
I like this guy's tie.
What do you know about what happened last year?
Enough to know that you're nutty as a fruitcake. We've seen your psychiatric reports, Dawson. They have psycho written all over them.
No, it's all true. There really is a dark world.
Duh.
Save your insanity defense for the jury, Dawson. The truth is that you killed both Rita Scanlon and Mayor Fleming.
No, I didn't, actually. You dip fuck.
But I found a letter that proves Jimmy Gardner killed Rita. I gave it to Sheriff Butler.
Butler's off the case. I'm in charge now. And as for your friend Jimmy Gardner, he's in the hospital, coma. Furthermore, Doc Larson places the mayor's time of death sometime after you attacked Gardner. Killer.
Larson's lying. He was involved with Rita. He's the psycho.
Right, Dawson. Everybody's a psycho but you. No wonder Rita dumped you. Is that why you killed her?
I loved Rita. I didn't touch her.
Oh yeah? It sure sounds like everyone else did. She dressed up in leather for the mayor. She was doing the nasty with Doc Larson. But nothing for poor Mike. Makes you mad enough to kill, doesn't it?
Oh no! I think I'm really in trouble. I need to talk to Jack.
Alright, folks, it's gonna wrap it up. We'll see you soon with more Dark Seed 2.